Hello, YouTubers, it's me, the poet of pleasure, the Monday Messiah, the Sunday Sermon, the only free time, KC Chess Champion, Marcus the Boneduster ones, baby. And today I thought I'd do a little video. I haven't done a video for a month, there you go. So yeah, I thought I'd shoot the shit today. It's pretty hot, mate, let me tell you. It's pretty hot, that's why I'm having a bath. It's a cooling bath. Don't worry, the sexiest thing you'll see is my double chin. But having a beard sort of hides it a bit, but you can sort of see it at the bottom there. But there you go. Lockdown life, eh? It's hard being me. Working from home, getting the money. Got a week off this week though, because I was originally going to have a holiday, but there you go. The hair's still curly. Yeah, there you go. It's got glasses on. There you go. See, that was a little intro for you. It's hard having this larger frame now. It's hard getting comfortable, and my muscles are atrophying. I did a little bit of gardening yesterday, pulling some weeds out of the grounds. I've got some pavement in our garden, so I was pulling them out, the weeds that are growing in between the cracks, and all the bending down, and now the back of my thighs ache, so hopefully this bath clears that up. But there you go, it's hard being me. Desk job, I used to walk to work. Used to take me about 45 minutes each way. It's about an hour and a half, hour and 40 each day walking. Now I'm not doing that. So I think after this holiday I'm going to try and do a little bit of exercise. But it's just so hard when you're this lazy. You know what I mean? So there you go. Don't know what else to talk about really. Little update for you guys. Jeez. Talk about some wrestling goss if you want. There you go, I've got this JD from NYC doing some troll posts, troll videos. Apparently it was a year old, but someone found it and then shared it. Basically equating Alexa Bliss's in-ring skills to what he would perceive her in-bed skills to be like. Not very good. Ooh, what a hoot. Classic trolling there. I mean, everyone knows, you know, the two people that will actually watch this video. Probably Casper's Toenail and IP on his Patreon. You guys will watch this. You're loyal followers of Boneduster. That's about it. You guys will watch, but nobody else will watch this. But mate, we were in the troll game all those years ago. And I think what this guy needs to do, yeah, he's like, you know, trying to defend himself. He said this stupid thing like, I wasn't dissing Alexi Kaufman, I was dissing the character. I mean, bullshit, no, you're dissing her work rate. She thinks she can't actually wrestle. And you're going to troll, yeah? At least be honest, yeah? Show some conviction behind your words. Don't try and back out. Don't pussyfoot. Don't take one step forward and then take two back, yeah? You know, go for it, mate. You know, you've got the knife. It's in the back, mate. Plunge it further. Don't just pull out, mate. Don't pull out. Do you know what I mean? Jesus, JD. Come on now. Oh, dear. I mean, we both know, yeah? And everyone knows that the only reason she's called Alexa Bliss and not Lexi Kaufman is because WWE want to own her brand. So it's not like she chose to have that name. If it was up to her, she'd be wrestling using her real name. So that little argument, that little fake defence that you don't really believe anyway, yeah, it goes out the fucking window, mate. It goes out the window. There you go. Out there. So don't try and bullshit Boneduster. I mean, I used to call myself the God Troll, yeah? Back in the YouTube days. Back when, you know, Wrestling Jesus was about. You know, back when, you know, Nate was about. He used to call himself the Black Hitler. Oh, those were the days, yeah. I mean, imagine this guy JD, because he's getting a little bit of heat, yeah. Even a couple of the wrestlers have said their piece, and he's getting a bit of heat, so he's like pussyfoot, and he's going back. As I said, he's backing out. He's being a bit of a coward now. He wouldn't survive back in the day. He wouldn't have survived the 9/11 crew. Yeah, he wouldn't survive these things. It was just a bunch of fucking nerdy guys being, as outrageous as they can against each other. It was great. It was good fun. It was good. It was all bands. All bands. There you go. But no, I don't agree with him. I don't mind what he said. Obviously, I've been in the game, and people like to vent, and he does a podcast. He needs to pull in an audience, and he can't just say normal things because he wants to have a differential to make himself unique, give him some appeal, yeah. And obviously, that's what he tried to do there. But now he's got a bit of heat. He's trying to run out the kitchen, mate. Don't go in the kitchen if you can't take the heat, mate. There you go. Oh, fucking Zoom's just appeared. This phone. I've had it for over a year, so it's a bit dodge. Obviously, they build phones so that you then get a new one. You know what I mean? It's just how they're designed. There you go. But no, JD, come on now. Stand behind your convictions, yeah? And don't get me wrong. I don't think people should be doxing your parents now. They'd be calling. He made a tweet. I mean, that could be bullshit, man. He could have made it up for sympathy. That's like another, tactic he could be playing. I mean, it might be legit. Don't get me wrong, yeah. But he could just be making it up for sympathy. Easy tactic, mate. You can see through it, mate. There's perception, there's cognition. I've been playing Persona 5, completed Persona 5 Royal, mate. And that was all about cognition and reality and all that fancy shit. So there you go. You could just be making it up. He says, mate, doxing me. Don't dox my parents. Give me sympathy. And there you go. No, he's got some support, though. He's got some support. And, I don't mind the comments, mate. But stand behind them, yeah? It's a year-old clip. I don't do that now. Fuck off. Come on. You're trying to be creative with your language, like Boneduster did back in the day, to try and get some views. It's simple tactics, mates. They're not new, they're old. We were doing that 10 years ago in the YWC. Jesus fucking Christ, mate. Amateur hour. Look, right, if you PayPal me $1,000, I'll teach you how to be the guard troll. There you go. So let's do that, obviously, that Hana Karuna, I don't know how to say her surname, sorry, I'm not, good at pronunciation. I'll work with numbers, mate. Don't do words. 22, mate. It's a young age to kill yourself at, mate. Jesus. No, that's not good. She was on, people will know, she's on that reality TV show. And, it's all cyberbullying, which is why this has all been, probably this JD thing's been blown out of proportion, because obviously the recent anti-cyberbullying stuff, because she got cyberbullied for being on Terrace House and having an overreaction to someone accidentally shrinking her clothes, Shit happens. But really, in that situation, the actual show itself should have been offering psychological support to people that have been on the show, you know what I mean? Stuff like that should be happening. You can't have young people exposed to so much exposure. I can't think of a better word, you know what I mean? So that thousands of people start following them on social media and, going for the troll game without giving them some protection, some mental training. Like that happened in Persona 5 Royal, actually. You see the counsellor, Kara Maruki, and it gives you mental training to boost your SP, mate. She just needed her SP boosting. But there you go. But now the show should have given us support, really. I mean, I made a thread on Game FAQs bashing her a month or two ago. I mean, I never tweeted her directly. I just did it on fucking Game FAQs. It's not a lot of people use the wrestling subsection of Game FAQs. I mean, just ranting, like a little bit of a rant, a little bit of venting. I think everybody, unless you're a saint, you're a paragon, do you know what I mean? Everyone has a bit of venom in their soul that they need to spit out. I think doing it on Game FAQs is, you could do it in worse ways. Let's just say that, yeah. Just, could be worse. Let's go on then, Mike182, he likes the female wrestlers a bit too much there. It's, oh, you're as bad as JD. I mean, JD's essentially a jobber, right? In the sea of people that use Twitter and, podcasting and stuff, he's a bit of a jobber, yeah? He probably has a few thousand followers, I think. He's a jobber. I mean, it's a bit rich coming from me. I'm not saying, I'm a jobber too. I'm like a no-name jobber. He's like a jobber. But I'm like a no-name jobber. I'm like, whenever those random people from the hometown and they give them the most ridiculous name, like Schnitzel Pretzel Man. I'm not him, and JD's probably like a regular jobber. I don't know. He's only got a few thousand followers, I think. They probably shouldn't be empowering him by everybody tweeting about it. Do you know what I mean? And don't get wrong, he's probably not wrong. I mean, you could go further, man. He could go further. I could spit a bit of venom here, but I don't need to. And you know what they say. But I'm tempted. I'm tempted. I am tempted. Nobody's going to watch this anyway. I mean, I might reply to that Mike182 guy. Come on, Mike. Come on. Why? What your problem is, mate? As bad as JD. No, I'm a lot worse. I'm a lot worse than JD, mate. Let me tell you, I could say. I'll put it like this then, because I want to say it. Because I do want to say it, but I won't say it. But I will say what I would say if I was going to say it. But this is not me actually saying this. It's merely me providing an example of how JD from NYC could have said something a lot worse. Because he could have said, you get sort of attractive women, and then ones that are more mentally disturbed, yeah? And there tends to be like an axis with the more crazy they are, the better they are in bed. But they tend to be less actually physically attractive, it tends to be a bit like that. You get a rare treat when they're actually super attractive but very fucked up. So they're very good in bed, but they'll probably stab you in the morning afterwards. So you could say that she's probably very mentally disturbed because she had all the problems with her anorexia that she mentioned before. So she's probably actually very good in bed. So if you want it to be worse than what JD said, you'd say something like that. Add a little bit of extra venom, and say she's fucked up in the head because she was anorexic. So she'll probably suck you up, but then try and throw up afterwards if she swallows the cum because she doesn't want to gain the weight. You could say something like that, I'm not saying that. I'm just using an example. So Mike182, get off my back. Yeah. Get off my back. But there you go. Rest in peace, Hana, by the way. I mean, you were a jobber on Terrace House, mate. Come on. Ryu, mate. Ryu was never going to take you seriously, mate. She just giggled all the time. It was a bit ridiculous, yeah. It was very ridiculous. Then the blonde came. And I haven't even finished watching it because I stopped watching it. Because my fiance didn't really like it anymore. And we used to just watch it when we had dinner because I normally just play computer games and stuff because I'm a fat nerd, you know what I mean? So I'd only watch TV when I was eating my dinner because I can't obviously play controller while eating, you know what I mean? Not an octopus. If I had more arms, I'd give it a go, but I'm not, unfortunately. But so I'm very behind on Terrace House. So it was only the blonde foreigner girl from Russia. It's only been in a few episodes that I've been watching. And then obviously she was hanging out with Ryu, the basketball player, and Hana was getting very jealous. It was very embarrassing, yes. She was not... I think what happened with Hana is that she had been just wrestling her whole life and not actually getting into real social scenarios. So when she got into them in her early 20s, she lacked the experience of being in social scenarios before. And then obviously nobody supported her from the show to handle the criticism that obviously caused the problem in here. So I hope Terrace House learns from this and actually gives them the support they need. But that's all I can say about that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. The base of my hair's getting wet now. Very sexy. Who's getting laid tonight? Ooh. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you're handling the lockdowns wherever you are well. And Mike182, get off my back, mate. Get off my back. Thanks for watching. All 2 of you. Have a nice evening. Bye bye for now. Or morning, depending where you are, of course. Bye bye.